And finally, we got the last fight on the card, the feature bout between Trent Miller and Ryan Gandra. And two guys that I think are fun to watch. I'm not necessarily sure they're the highest level, but it's going to be a good fight. Gandra, he's 7-1. He's on a 6-fight winning streak. And this is the first time he's taking his show on the road and fighting outside of Brazil. He's 30 years old. His last two fights were for LFA in Brazil, so he's been looking better and better. He's been up in his level of competition. And he's getting a switch up here. He was going to fight another Brazilian guy. Now he's taking on an American wrestler. So he can't say no to an opportunity like the Contender Series, but it is a different kind of opponent for him. So hopefully he's ready for the switch up. And in his way is going to be the 29-year-old Extreme Couture product, Trent Miller. Trent Miller is 8-2. He's won back-to-back fights, and he's stepping up in class here to fight Ryan Gandra. He's fought for some solid promotions. He's beaten some okay opponents, but this is definitely far and away, I believe, the best guy that he's fought. And he's taking it on short notice, but he was going to fight for Tough Enough August 23rd, so he should be in shape, I feel like. And he's kind of the recipient of good luck because he trains in Vegas. He's already had his medicals and license and everything ready to go. And he's an entertaining style as well. So he has nothing to lose here, and he's going to come in swinging for the fences. Ryan Gandra, he's gotten himself in way better shape over his career. If you go back and you watch his fight where he got knocked out, he was chubby, he was out of shape. Now when you see him, he's fit, he's ripped, and that's what's helped his mobility and speed significantly and made him a better fighter. He's an aggressive striker. He wants to walk opponents down, look to slip and rip with counters. He finds opportunities to explode in with power hooks from different angles. He's good at attacking the body. His kicks are improved. He's fast. He's a pretty sharp stand-up fighter offensively. Defensively, he has a solid high guard. He has good speed. Sometimes he can kind of just plod into range without throwing anything. And if you are fast enough or have good timing, you can land on Gandra, get in, get out, pot shot him. But if you do that for long enough, he will get aggressive, Gandra, and try to just walk you down and throw heat with power punches. And he's clearly getting better and better. He's a pretty technical, athletic power hitter. And 3 knockout wins and 5 finishes out of 7 victories. So most of the time when he wins, it's been inside the distance so far in his career. And he isn't a great wrestler or anything, but he can draw out, defend, and reverse opponents' takedowns with pressure. He did get taken down in an LFA fight he had, and he had his back taken, but he showed good composure, good defense. He was fighting a black belt who ran his own jiu-jitsu gym, and he was able to use a really explosive slam to get his opponent off of his back, and his ground and pound is pretty brutal. His last fight, he fought a strong wrestler. He D'd up his takedowns. He finished him as well. He hasn't had a fight that's gone long in a while. His one decision he won in 2023, it got pretty sloppy. But hopefully his gas tank is better for this fight if need be. But Trent Miller is not a cardio guy either. And Trent Miller, shorter, more compact and powerful guy. He's a wrestler, heavy-handed. He has a wide base, but it gives him power, and he has decent side-to-side movement. You'll try to pull fighters into big punches over the top. He'll explode in with the overhands, crosses, power kicks. It looks stiff, but he hits hard, and I would say he's underrated because he's patient. He's going to stay in there, and he will land some okay counters. He really exposes himself, though, when he gets wild with his punches, and he could slow down and just isn't the fastest guy in general. He struggles with kicks as well, and that's what I think Gandra needs to use. He has to set them up because Miller will try to take him down off of the kicks, but leg kicks, especially for Gandra, I think are going to be there. And Miller's decent on the feet, but he's up against it because of the athleticism disadvantage, I feel like. And Trent Miller, if he wants success in this fight, outside of potentially just landing a bomb, I think he has to get takedowns. He doesn't shed his shots up well, but he will try to catch kicks or shoot a blast double. He's a fairly strong scrambler, and he is a physical fighter. On top, he has an effective top game. He has pretty good submissions. If Gandra shoots on Miller, his guillotine is also dangerous, but I doubt that Gandra is going to shoot any takedowns. If Miller does end up on bottom, he's basically a 0, so if Gandra does put him on his back, he's going to be in trouble. and his cardio is an issue. He does slow down, but he's able to fight through fatigue fairly well. But ultimately, I just think Ryan Gandra via knockout is the play here. I think he's too athletic, too dynamic for a fighter like Miller, and he has the ability to keep it standing. I think he's going to wear the damage and stay in better conditioning as the fight goes on if it goes longer. And if either guy can get top position here, they can finish. Miller has a puncher's chance on the feet, and then he obviously has probably the wrestling advantage. So he is live, but I think Ryan Gandra is going to find the chin of Trent Miller in the first round and knock him out. So this is going to be an all-violence card for me, in my opinion, I feel like, and I'm going to go with Ryan Gandra to close out the night with the first round knockout.